siding, windows, and gutters.
All right, we are back. 5:14 is the time, and we did have some thunderstorms move across the area. Kind of a secondary boundary coming through. We were already in the cooler, more stable air mass, so a little bit of really small hail, but we did have thunder and lightning and some gusty winds. Very heavy rain for a time as well, but the real nasty threats east and especially south of us yesterday evening. This morning, we're kind of left with some nuisance, light rain showers and drizzle. I think periods of showers really defining the term on and off and showery weather. It looks like we're going to see probably 3 or 4 waves of this from today through tonight. And eventually it may be cold enough to mix in some wet snowflakes, but none of this holds a severe weather threat or is going to be anything significant. Just nuisance stuff, I think, with breezy and cooler conditions through today. And then the weather gets a lot better as we head towards the weekend. All right, light rain drizzle coming down through parts of the metro right now, 46 degrees. Winds actually have let up for a time out of the northwest at 10, and you can see the cooler 40s kind of go back into the low 40s northwest. Right now, Norfolk 42, Columbus 43, and then mid to upper 40s from Lincoln into Omaha south, and we actually even warm up to 50 degrees as the mild spot down in Falls City. All right, we're in our very sensitive mode here on our Weather Alert Viper HD radar, and it kind of takes us to pick up the real light stuff. That's indicated by the very light blue or the turquoise here across town. When you get into that second and third shade of blue, that's more showery weather, and certainly some of the darker blues and greens would indicate steadier showers as well. In fact, we're seeing yet a second band kind of redevelop and approach us behind the drizzle and light rain here from the northwest. And I think there's going to be several periods kind of coming down, moisture kind of pinwheeling on the south and west side of this upper level system here. So for today, again, it's just going to be on and off rain. You might want to keep the umbrella handy. A majority of this won't be that heavy, just kind of enough to get your hair wet. Certainly may have to go to that second mode of windshield wipers there as you're driving around. You can kind of see the morning showers. Here comes another wave, and then even tonight, more moisture kind of pinwheeling back down as we head there, yet probably about a 4th wave, and that one could contain some wet snowflakes as eventually temperatures drop in the 30s, and then it gets out of here through the day tomorrow, and we'll be fine for the weekend. So for today, breezy, much cooler. We'll see highs back in the mid to upper 50s, on and off periods of light rain and some drizzle there with northwest winds picking back up this afternoon, and the winds are going to be quite strong tonight as even colder air moves in. I think we'll drop to 35, and depending on how fast the colder air can get here, maybe a few wet snowflakes. Some of our computer models trying to give us a dusting, others keeping it plain old rain. So it's a mixed possibility, but either way, it shouldn't be a big deal. We stay above freezing at 35, and then chilly tomorrow with the winds at 49. That's it for the high. Back in the mid, maybe even a little bit better, upper 50s in the forecast for Saturday. We'll kind of see how that plays out. For sure, Sunday looks to be the warmest day at 75, and then kind of up and down next week. Another front approaches Tuesday night into Wednesday. Could give us some showers, maybe a thunderstorm there with highs in the 60s. All right, just a reminder, though we don't really have any major severe weather threats the next several days, you can download Storm Shield to your smartphone. Great weather app to have because we got a lot of time to get through as we head through the spring. April starting tomorrow, May, June, all potentially could be severe weather months. And once again, if we get under those threats, this is a great weather app to have to keep you ahead of the storm there. All right, time now 5:18. Currently a cooler 46 degrees outside this morning with northwest winds. It'll pick back up. And of course, the light rain and drizzle coming down. Stay with us. We'll have more on our news, weather, and some sports right after the break.